What's up YouTube, it's Hector from Not Too Nerdy. Welcome back to the infamous paper trails. This is part 2 of infamous paper trails part 3. So try not to get confused. I'll show you what we did real quick. We already played the game, we got the clues. These are the clues that we got. So after we collected the clues, we came back here, okay? So these are the important ones that you have to look. Well, this is the important one you have to look at. This one isn't too important at all. It's just a poster, it tells more to the story. So ignore that. And this is Delson's phone number. Now, Delson's phone number, I looked at it. It's 12 digits. So we have to find numbers that are 12 digits. So I knew right away that the first 12-digit number I find, I'm going to type it in for Delson's phone. So I haven't found that yet, but I'm going to get to that right now. So when I came here, this was the easy part. I just scrolled down to the bottom and I saw right here, I'm like, oh, it's 12 digits. But when I count it, it's only 11 digits here. So we got 43300691701. So just to let you know, this is the number for, it's 11-digit number, not 12. So it might be a different digit for you guys, so pay attention. The point is just to come in the bottom of this page and look at whatever number it tells you. So 11 digits, as we remember from the last couple parts, we know that 11 digits is the internet for the DUP. So I just typed down the numbers and I went to the DUP website, which is, if we go down to part 2, DUP website, it's right here. So let's open it up. We know the number is 433, blah, blah, blah. I already did before. So just make sure you type in 11-digit numbers here, click submit. It's going to bring you here and it's going to say cell 404. We click into it. We're actually in the cell right now. Now there's a couple clues lying around, but the clues that you see are these right here, this one, and this one right here. So we'll start out by over here first. Now highlight this origami right here. What's important is the last part. If you look right here, on the window there's numbers, and over here there's numbers as well. This is where I got stuck for like at least 20 minutes because I kept trying to see what's the pattern here. I kept trying to click on the spots that show up here. But what they want you to do is actually go in order. So the first number right here is 1. If we go to the window, it's 0. So let's write all this down. So step 1 is 0. So if we match it up, this is part 1. We write down 0, which I already did right here. Number 2, which is down over here, right there. If you match it up, they're in the same spot. So 44. So I wrote that down, 44. Now number 3 is down here on the bottom. It's 65. So I wrote 65. Number 4 is right over here. If we look over here, that's 86. I wrote down 86. If we go to part 5, which is right here, that little number right here, which actually says 105, it's hard to see, but it says 105, you write down 105. And then we go to the last one, which is 6, and we match up 6 is right here, and that actually says 5, so we write down 5. Now the importance of this is, if we write it here without the dashes, 04465861055, okay? So this is the theme. Once again, it's 11 digits, so I knew right away that I already know what to do with that. We type it in the intranet for the DUP. So we got that. But we only have one side. We still got to do the other side, okay? So we go back. Once again, we do the same thing for this one. This origami is right here for origami number 1, and we do the same thing. We match them up. So the one for me, if you look at the spot, it'll be the same as this right here, which is 3, and then we just do it for the second part. It's 87, which is right there. Number 3 is right here, so it's 71 right there. We have number 4 is right here, so that's 26. Number 5 is over here, so that's 93, and the 6th and final one is right here, which is 41. Okay, so that's it right there. Now we have our numbers right here. So let's start looking for them. We'll start at 387, or let's do the 044. If you see right here, we type that in here. We see that this is not important at all. It just shows you how to fold the origami. So we don't need that one at all. So it was a waste to actually do that. So I wasted about 15 minutes doing that, trying to figure that out. But regardless, you guys don't have to worry about figuring that part out. So you type in the next number. We found out there's incident report. So as I'm looking across here, I kept looking at different things. And I noticed that they're talking about two different inmates. One inmate is 007, the other one's 056. Now, if we look up the first inmate, so I wrote the numbers down once again. Once again, there are 11 digits. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then we know once again we have to use that and type it in the same exact way in intranet. So I looked at this over here, and I looked at this person first, just to let you know this person is who we just were looking at before, which is Celia. That's not who we need. So we know that the other person is someone that we have not seen yet. So I wrote that down and pasted it right here. This person is Henry Daughtry. So I kept reading stuff. I read everything, which was pointless. All you had to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom. And this part I was actually like stuck for a little while after this part. So what you do here is 462-9889-3710. Okay? That's another, guess what? 11-digit number. So we just do the same thing. Whatever number was down there for you guys, you write it here. It's another 11-digit number. It's very simple. You get to this bioterrorist page right here, and you scroll all the way to the bottom once again. This is the part that I was actually stuck at for a little while. But then I noticed this numbers right here, and I count them up, and guess what? They're 12 digits. So this is the numbers that we need to type in to Delson's phone, because it says the ID number, which is great. So the ID number is 105953 for me, at least this is what the numbers are, 092980. So let me just make sure. We'll go to back here, and we're going to go to Delson's phone. Okay, so we're going to do 105953, 105 953 092 980. Let's see if it works. I haven't done this yet, this part. So, all right, there you go. So that is it. As you saw, it worked. Now I just have to go back onto the PS4 and continue this. So that's pretty much it. I know it's pretty long, but it's pretty repetitive for this one because everything is find 11 digits, go to the DUP intranet, type it in. Find 11 digits, go to DUP intranet, and just keep doing it until you find a 12-digit number, and that's it. So this was not as hard once I sat down to figure it out. The hardest part is matching up the window with the little web thing. So make sure you figure that out. But besides that, that's it. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. It's Hector from Not So Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube.